Hello YouTube and welcome back to episode 4 of Let's Build the Golden Hall of Mediceld. The Golden Hall of Mediceld? The Golden Hall of Edoras, which is called Mediceld. I think I've done that in episode 2 as well. We've added a lot more gold to this front and I really like how it's looking. I'm not too sure if I showed this off in the end of the last episode because I did do quite a bit of just, sort of smaller changes off camera. Mixing up some variations on all the different sides. Did we do all this? I've done all of the sides now, so all we have to do in this episode is work on these lower flat pieces. I'm not sure if we're going to get into the top, it depends on how long it takes. So with that all being said, let's just get into it. So what we're going to do first of all, I would suggest, is these guys, these little bits. So we're going to have to have that there, and that there, and this here, and same on this side. So this is going to be a really easy bit. Actually, I have shaders on, don't I? I don't normally build with shaders. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes it makes it a bit laggy because I don't have the best PC, and sometimes it just gets annoying. It just gets in the way sometimes. Shaders, I find anyway. I know a lot of people like it, and each to their own, but yeah, building with shaders sometimes, it's just too dark for me sometimes. I don't think we're going to go for any fancy bits. I think we're just going to keep it simple and just do this. Like that. And then we can do our top bit. So what we're going to go for here is that going out that way, this going underneath. I think this is going to be all we need. And same again, like so. That's going to be going out that way, and I think that's all we kind of want. It's all we really need. What if I change that for a stir? Maybe. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking now. Anyway. Maybe just put another block? I don't want it to be too over the top. I think that's a bit, yeah, that's too much. Way too much. It looks like a bloody windmill now. Okay, so we've got that in place. Right, now we want hay. Yep, hay bale. Thatch. I'm just trying to think of what all the different names of what the blocks might be. So we've got these. We've got light thatch. We've got grey thatch. We've got dark thatch. And we've got brown thatch. So let's have a look at these. Like I said, normally we would only have this one block in Conquest with the reforged block. Oh, we have that as well as a metadata, I suppose. But we've got so many variations now, and I think probably not going to be using that one. Probably using the light, the brown, and the hay. Maybe a little bit of that. But for now, what we're going to do, I'm going to take the grey thatch, and we're just going to put in where it's all going to go. And I'm actually going to turn my game sounds down because music and sounds, master volume's on 8. Sometimes Conquest just gets really loud. I don't know why. So we turn all them down. And I'm just going to build this first section with you guys. And then I'll build all the other sections off camera just to speed up the process. And this seems to be randomly, it works like a log, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah. And it does have some random variation in there, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna just build this up using just the 4 blocks. Then we can go in with our slabs and stirs and really detail it. And I just want to get this first bit sort of done on camera so you guys can see how it's going to be looking, and gives me an idea as well of what we actually want to do, because there's such a lot of roof that it's going to have to be done, and I can't do all of that on camera. That'll just bore the hell out of everybody, including myself, if I've got to talk through all that. So I think this is about as far as we need to go. All along here, like that, and why not, we'll go a little bit further to there. Actually, yeah, I do want to get this middle one in because it's going to be slightly different, just a slight different variation on. So just come all the way, there we go. That's not going to be any different, so we don't need to worry about that, but these bits are, so it's going to be coming in 1 block and then going out 2 blocks. There we go. Coming out 1 block, 1 block, and then 2 blocks, and there you go. That's nice. That's looking okay. So what we're going to do for these bits is probably like putting trapdoors and carpet variations. Maybe even some like, oh my god, we've got vertical slabs as well. Ooh, this could get messy. This is definitely going to get very messy. Right, so what we want to do is make sure that all these hay bales are all the same hay bale. And then we want to put all the ones that we're going to use down here. So I said this one, this one, this one, and grey. Or was it the brown as well? You know, let me turn shaders off and I'll be back, so this takes a second. And we can see the colours properly. Okay, we're back, and you can see a little bit more of the variation now, so that did help a little bit. Probably are just going to use all of these materials, so now we need a tool. So tools, any one will do. Let's use nice golden shovel, why not? Brush, nope. Come on, there we go, tool info. And we just want to right click all of these blocks so it comes up with all the stuff there. And remember which order we clicked in. Now, I'm thinking we'd probably want this grey thatch to be a lesser number, more of these two, and then this a lesser number as well. So let's grab another tool, golden pickaxe. I'm using gold a lot here. Let's see, so brush, sphere, and I'm thinking we want it mostly to be the yellow, not the yellow, the light and the brown thatch. So that's probably going to be 30% each. That adds up to 60%. We've got 3 other blocks. So probably like 15 of the yellow ones and then 10% of the grey ones. So 15%, 1321, colon 0, comma, 15%, 1322, colon 1, comma. Then I said 30%, didn't I? 30%, 1322. Oh, hang on. Let's go back to beginning. 15%, 170. See, I got the hay block there. Colon 0, comma, 15%, 1321, colon 0. Now we're on to the light and the brown, which is 1322. Oops, we wanted 30% as well for that, so 1322, colon 0, 30%, 1322, colon 1. And the last one is only 10% for the grey thatch, which is 1321, colon 1. Brush size 5. And then we want to mask all those materials as well. That nearly went very badly, so mask 170, 1321, 1322. Yeah? Okay, so we've got those masks, and when I click here, we get our hay bale mix, and straight away I feel like we need more of this one and less of the browner thatch. I think we need a lot more colour. It's a lot yeah, so let's mess about with some of these percentages and see what we can come up with. So I want more of this hay, so let's put that up to 20%, which means something that's got to become 5% less, and so we'll do that one 25. That's 15. Now let's just try that. A little better, a little better. Still need a little bit more of something. So I think I need to get rid of the brown thatch, which is this 30%. So I'm going to take that down to 20. So we've got 10% to play with. I'm going to put this back up to 30, so that's 5%. And I'm going to put this up to 25, so that should still all be 100%. And yes, that's looking a lot more how I envisioned it in my head. So yeah, I kind of like that. Right, so now we need to go in with the slabs and the stairs and all of the other cool variations, which we don't seem to have. Why don't we seem to have? Let's see if I can search them. Thatch. Oh, there we go. So we do have them. They're just called thatch stairs and thatch slabs and stuff. So we got them. I think we're just going to go for stairs and slabs for now. And we're going to keep to like the blocks that they are. So like for example there, we can put that block and then like put a stair block in here. And then slab here. We don't want to do too much variation with one block, so I am going to be like quite sparse with this because we've got 4 other blocks that we want to randomize as well. So doing stuff like that, for example down here, and also something like here. Just small variations at the moment, nothing too big, nothing drastic. I definitely want to have slabs on these sections and like sort of like more gradual build up. So actually I can put that stair block in there. That's how that's going to go. Again, on slabs, and we don't have the stair block there, so that's fine. Put a slab here, a slab here, a stair block here and a slab there, and then I'll slab that as well, slab there. And it's not looking too bad. Okay, so now we can move on to other blocks. So we want this one. There you go. Come up with all them. Bloody rain. It rains so often on this map. So annoying. So now we want the light thatch. And we want stair variations. And we want slab variations. And again, I'm just going to go around. And where I see where the light thatch is, if I want to put a variation in there, like there for example, that's what I'm going to do. So some light thatch here, and I'm going to throw a slab even though that's not a light one. Here I'm going to put a stair block. Here's a stair block. A couple of slabs there. And basically this is all I'm going to be doing over and over again. In fact, yeah, I'm just going to put a stair block there because I can. Down here, that's a different material, so don't worry about that yet. It's a bit actually kind of hard to see the difference between the light thatch and the brown thatch, so that's quite interesting to work with at the moment. We can put a stair block in there, just mix it up, make it a little bit different. Yeah, it's not looking bad. Next block is the brown thatch. So again, stair block and a slab. Oops. I don't know what that was, but we'll put a stair block in there. And we can go stair block here, stair block here. I'm going to go a bit crazy with stair blocks now. Something like that. Nope. That. Yes, that looks nice. Up here, slab, slab, slab. No slab. Stair block there though. Stair block facing that way, you get that cool grap. Yes, yes, you get a cool grap. Well done, Nick. Good English. Come on. It is your only language. I was going to say it's my first language. It's my only language and you still can't speak. Right, that's fine, that's fine. Slap there. Yeah, it's not looking great at the moment, but, you know. I think I just need to spend a bit more time, and I'm trying to rush through this just to sort of get through all of it. Spurs, and actually no, I like that there. We can put like slabs here, and then there's going to be like trapdoors and stuff as well that we're going to be adding in just to make it even more varied and smoother and stuff like that, so I don't need to worry too much about it. For example there, a trapdoor would look really nice there, smoothing all that area out. Here we need some variation on this bit because this is looking a bit flat out. There, do that. Slab coming over, spilling over. This, hang on. That's the brown thatch, and we want the grey thatch. God damn it. Right, so let's do some grey thatch variation. So like here, slab, slab. Actually, no, that one's a stair. Oh, I'm breaking everything now. We don't want to use the grey too much, so we want to keep the grey to a minimum if we can. Can put a stair there. Actually, no, we'll put a slab just to break it up. Yeah, cool. Not bad at all. But we do need that to be a slab, and we do need that to be a slab as well. Yep, I'm fine with that. Right, so let's go in and add in some trapdoor variations, and I'm thinking we go for this material, trapdoor, and just do that, and like here, trapdoor there, and you see how this is really smoothing out the stuff now, really adding a smoothness. We could do with a slab here. Don't have a slab on me. Grab that one. That's a stair block. Actually, that fits. That fine. That fine. Oh, I'm doing it again. That fine. Wow. I am useless today. Yeah. There. Everywhere. Everything's looking okay. So yeah, it's actually looking a bit better now that I'm adding this in just randomly. Yeah. I'm actually kind of not liking the grey in there at the moment. But anyway, we'll carry on. Brown thatch. We want one of those. And we can just add in a couple of these. Like so. One there. There. Yeah. It's looking alright. Put that there. No. There. Yeah. Yeah, that looks alright there. We can put one up here. We can put some up here as well. Put some up right on the top here. We haven't done much of that, have we? So we can do that. And one in there. There we go. It's looking a lot better. But I'm still not sure how I feel about the mix of the colours. I'm now thinking that we either go all with this original hay block, or we go all with the light brown and grey hay block. I think mixing them two together just looks too... It just looks too random and too just bitty. I don't know what the word is to describe, but yeah, it's just looking too sort of... Yeah, just to that. Yeah, that, okay. Right, yeah, that's going to be it for this bit. So what I'm going to do is basically just do this whole lower roof section, and then I'll see how long this episode is going at, and then we might do this upper bit, because I've got some nice plans for these windows, and then we'll do this bit of roof, and then probably flip it. Or maybe do some of the underneath, because we don't want all of this hay. We want some of the hay showing, so I might do some of the underneath stuff with you guys before we do the top section. Anyway, I will go do that now, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, we are done, and I've just checked and we're nearly 20 minutes already. I mean, it really didn't seem that long, but apparently doing roofing takes a long time. So we're almost at the 20-minute mark, so this is going to be the end of the episode, but just before we finish, we do need some fancy doors, and that's what we're going to put in. So, what we need is a nice fancy block, and I do think we should go for the gilded blocks. So, wrong thing. I want carved horizontal. No, horizontal. There we go. I want this block, possibly. We also want the gilded, like the normal. This one. We also want oak planks, like the reinforced oak planks. Is that the ones we've been using? I think they are. And maybe that block, just because I like that block. Okay, so let's work on a door that we think will look nice. I'm thinking something like that, with this going up here, like so. You know what, do we even want to go like super depth and put it back block, like here? So you can do that there. We can have this here as like almost that sort of blockade type thing, and then the reinforced oak. I kind of like that as a design. That's not meant to be there, is it? No. So, and then for here, I mean, I guess just carry it up like that. No one's gonna know. I'm not sure how I feel about this now, though. I think I might just... I just did the same block, didn't I? I might just do that. That might be as fancy as we go for these doors. We can add some detail, though. Decoration blocks. We want to go for something that looks like a handle. You know, normally you go to like your trip wires and stuff like that. We can put some brass buttons on there. Is it raining again? Right, this is the 4th time on this episode. I mean, twice for you guys, 4th time for me, like, whilst I was doing the roof. It's so annoying. Terracotta fence, let's have a look at that. I don't think we're going to use it, but we're going to have a look at it. Right, let's see, tripwire hook. So we can use that as a door thing. I actually just want to see what this... Okay, so we can't really use that in any way, shape or form, but we can put buttons on there and there. And we can put a tripwire hook on there, maybe? I don't know. I think maybe that goes on the inside. And actually, what I'm going to do is take this block and whack them in here like so. So you got windows in the doors. Is that a good idea or not? I think that's a bad idea. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I think, I don't know, we just need a different block in there, something like darker maybe. Let's try throwing this in. Yeah, I'm just going to go for that, for the doors. Quite simple, but effective, I think. So let's do that 3 times, and then that'll be the end of this episode, guys. Nice, easy finish to the day. So we're going to have the reinforced oaks down here. Voice is going, so... Sorry about that, guys. Ugh. Definitely you can tell that it's near the end of the... Come on. Near the end of the episode. There we go. That's what we wanted. And then I had 2 brass buttons there. Ooh, do we want to go for 3 across like that? I don't think we do. Don't think we do. That's more than enough at the moment. So again, that was reinforced oaks here. Gilded up the middle. Then it was the carved wood and then the jungle wood. And then our buttons. And I think that's all we need for the doors. We do actually need to put this in. We did miss this off. We actually done it on these ones, so that's okay. Let me just grab a slab. I'm wondering how that looks. Looks alright, actually. Ooh, actually, let's use trapdoors. See? I'm getting used to the mod now. I'm remembering we have these blocks. That's all we needed, just that little bit of lip. There we go, that looks so much nicer. This is only a subtle thing, but it really makes a difference to help make it stand out. And then in here, I feel like we should probably have something going on, door-wise as well. But I'm not too sure what. Maybe the other gilded block that we've been dotting around. This one. Maybe put that in at the top. These door bits like that, and then do the 2 stairs like so. Doesn't look too bad, but I don't think I like it. Maybe grab our trapdoor and throw that in like that. That actually doesn't look so bad. Is the... okay, I know what I'm going to go for. I want an arch block instead of a stair block, so I'm going to see if we've got one of them, but that's going to be the end of this episode. For the next episode, I'm going to copy and flip this over, so we'll have 2 sides done, and we're going to work on probably underneath here, so whilst we've still got some light, we're going to sort of do those bits in here, and then we'll work on this big main roof. And then I think we've just got the interior left to do after that. I think we're making some nice progress. So yeah, that is it for this episode, guys. And let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next one.